Okay, so this is a video to show you how to create a project for a club. So first of all, you will need to create a club if the club doesn't exist. So in this case, I'm just going to use Liverpool as currently we do have Liverpool on the platform. So I'm going to go to the existing club. So just a reminder, if the club that you're working for and you want to analyze their game, you need to create their club profile first, which you can just click here and create a new club. If you have a club already, just go to the existing club and click here. And just before I continue, the more data we have of a club profile, the page will load longer than usual. Just because of all the data it has, it needs to collect and present. So please do anticipate this and be aware of this at all time when presenting your work to your client. So here's Liverpool Football Club. You click on events. As you can see, these are past events we've created as like a test. So I'm going to create a new one, add events here. Okay, so I'll put a title, let's say it's LFC versus Bayern Munich. Doesn't really matter about here. The dates of the game, I'm just going to use Saturday. Let's just go in past. So it's past, and let's just say the 2000 hours kickoff. We'll say England, Liverpool. Wow. Okay. Don't worry about this. This is if you want people to search for the event, if you want to invite other guests, or if people need to be invited by RSVP. I won't bother about those things. Just save changes. Um, you can ignore this. This is just so you understand what this is. Imagine there's upcoming games. You can invite all your players to confirm they're going to be at this event. That's what this feature was, but I've just ignored it. Now, I need to go to match and then click on match details. Okay, so in order to create the project for the team, I now need to create the starting lineup and I need to add the players onto the lineup. So if you're working with a team, all the players need to create their own account as a profile so you can start tagging them. Let's just assume that Liverpool had won this game. So it's a home game and the formation will keep it 4-2-3-1. The team had won, and let's put the result as 2/1. So these two filled here. If you are working with a client and the manager or even as a head coach, he has an account, you can tag him. So on this case, I'm just going to click on a custom that we have that we know. He doesn't represent Liverpool, of course, but he's a coach. So you don't have to, but if the person does have an account, you can tag him because whatever data you start tagging, all the data will go to his profile because it's more relevant to him, his work, his results. And since it's the club Liverpool, I want the data to go to all of Liverpool's profile page. Now here you need to get the video of the match. So if you've got the client who's giving you the videos on YouTube, you just get the URL. On this occasion, I'm just going to type in Liverpool versus Bayern full match. I'm pretty sure there is a video available. 1 hour 30 minutes. We'll just take this one. And you just need to get the URL of this match and copy and paste it here. You need to create your starting lineup, okay? Just remember, you can only add players who've created a profile account, which means they're registered on the platform. So you can start searching for players by typing in their name, and you should be able to find them. So, for example, I might find George Smith, and you have George Smith. There might be another George Smith, so you've got their date of birth or the club that they played for. So, one from Hashtag United, one from Harrogate. So, don't forget that if you are going to work with any clubs, get the players to register and create a profile account, where you put the squad number and you tag the player's name. Okay, so at this time, who was the keeper? Simon Mignolet. Just give an example. I think it was number one, and he's the goalkeeper, so you keep as goalkeeper. You do every single player, including the sub on the right hand side. If you've worked with this club already, you'll find that you can see previous match events. Whereas if I click on Liverpool versus Atletico, it's already pre-filled it for me, including the squad number and the subs, except the position hasn't changed. So Danny was the goalkeeper, Flanagan is the right back, right centre back, Clavan was left centre back, Milner in this case was probably playing left back. Emre Can at the time when he was at Liverpool, I'll say he was right DM. Wijnaldum is left DM. Adam Lallana probably played as central attacking midfielder. CAM. Mane was probably playing left wing forward. Ben Woodward was probably playing right wing forward. Where's right wing forward? Here we go. And Dominic Solanke was probably the striker at the time. Of course, we need to do the subs as well. So right back, striker, centre mid, Andy Robson left back, Jordan Henderson centre mid. 14, and I think Andy Robertson is 23. Could be wrong. Anyway, the press save changes. Now, this was a starter lineup against Atletico Madrid. I know it's not correct. I've just done it just to show you guys of how to do something faster with previous team starting lineup, and you can even change the player's name. Whereas on this occasion, I've just changed the position. So the lineup would then look like this. So previously you did not see the tab. You did not see the tab lineup here before, but once you've created the lineup, you will get the lineup looking like this. Okay. So if you put the correct formation, specifically like right centre back, you'll get Joe Gomez right there. Never could you ever have two players in the same position. It won't work. Okay. So this is how it looks, guys. So now when I click on match, there's a button live. It did not appear before, and before edit details, it was match details. Now I can go back and edit the starting lineup, or I'll click on live. If some of you do not see the live button, it means you need to subscribe. Top right corner from your profile icon, come down to subscription, and you either select number 2 or number 3, which gives you the access to analyze the games. Okay, as highlighted is here. So that's it, guys. This is how you create your project. So once you've got the live button, you click on live, and you will have access to the software, which will appear in the next couple of seconds. Here we go. Just press OK, and this is what it would look like. And just make sure the video does play. I'm glad it didn't work, so I'll explain to you why it didn't work. It's something to do with how we create the lineup. So we can edit it here. Go to match details. The first thing you're going to do is go to the actual video on YouTube, click the share button below the video, copy the short version. So let me do that again. Copy all, or click copy here, and go to new tab. Paste it. So you've got the long version. Anything that you see and feature equal u2.be, you remove that off, copy the rest, okay, and come back to the match event. So you just come back here and change the video with the new one, okay, and then you just press update change, and that's it. You'll come back, refresh this page, and you should see the video playing. Press play to make sure it does play.
And they were trying to do something.
Perfect. And you can make it large, watch the video, press escape, mark action, and that's it. You've created your first project. Now when it comes to creating a players analyst, rather than creating a club profile page, you can just go to the home page, and you don't need to create a club page because you're not working for a team, you're just doing a player analyst. So if that's the case, I will go to my mouse and hover it over to this football pitch and browse upcoming matches. So if you've watched the video of how to create a match event for a team, it's the same thing as you would create a new event for one player. Same thing, same process. Once you create this event, you then go to the actual match detail and upload the player's profile on the starting lineup. You can do more than one player if needed. You can analyze 3 players if needed, and then put the correct YouTube video URL. That's it. Nice and easy. Thank you very much.